Hey there, how are you doing today? Hope you're well. Welcome to my another tutorial. First of all, thank you very much for liking all the videos and sharing it to the friends. I'm trying to make myself consistent in uploading videos regularly. Today's video is just gonna be a bit of a slow and easy one where we're just gonna do some bug fixing and everything. But yeah, before that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really means a lot. And thank you very much. If you guys have any recommendation you want to put, like if you want me to make just an individual video regarding certain mechanics, let me know. Like for example, the one I made, how to do motion matching. And yeah, so in this case, just let me know, and I will try my best to provide what I can from the knowledge I have. So let's get started.
In today's tutorial, we'll be fixing some bugs like with the inventory so that the game is more optimized and everything. So let's get started. Yeah, thank you. First one is once we press tab and maybe we click on anywhere else, and when we press tab, you see like I am not having any control over the screen until I click on it. So let's work on that first. And yeah, so for that we need to go to our third-person character blueprint. uh Here is it. We go to our event graph, and yeah, where is so before the set game is paused, we are gonna add some quite simple logic. The Now here we are gonna put set put game and UI, this one. So the reference which we'll be focusing on is the inventory reference, because that is our issue here. Is we'll drag this and we're gonna get it, and we are gonna get it over here. Now for the player control, we're gonna get player control, and yeah, open the inventory. But what we need to do while we are closing it. So while we are closing it, we're gonna again pull this one a bit further. So now this is gonna be set input mode game only. So this will return the focus to the player again. And for the player controller, of course, you can attach this to this. There's no need of pulling another one. Now let's see whether this is gonna work or not. So I press tab. Maybe I'll just click on somewhere. Then yes, yeah, that's good. Good news. So yeah. So now the next thing which we are gonna do is we are gonna make those icons into a button. So for that we have to go to our widgets and our inventory icon, and yeah, the border, which is the outside one, needs to be in the form of a button. So we click on this and we type button. Now we replace with, oh, it's not here, button, button. Maybe click on the button there, and it's gonna, yeah, start. And yeah, now this is probably due to some padding issue. Just type padd padded. So this one will just put 0, and this one will put 1. And also we can change the canvas panel too. We can go for let me expand this and widen this a bit, and we will put this into 0 so that it fills the whole thing up. Now we need to go to our button, so let's compile and save it. Now let's do some testing where we press tab, and yeah, it is working at least. But you see this button's a bit like not the color which we want. And for that we go to our appearance, and we can change we go to normal. There is this draw as option which you can see as make it into an image, and we also change it in the hover is in the form of an image, and when it is in the pressed also we need to do image. Now maybe we can also do some theme changing, like for once it's the normal color can be a bit darker, or maybe not. We'll use this dark. Yeah, now we copy and we kind of paste it in them, and for this we can add this bit slightly lighter, and we press OK. Again we copy and come on, and we paste it here again like that. No, we paste it here like that. So let's just check how it's looking like. Now at least you can see it's working. Uh, I know it's not the best color, but I'll let you guys to decide what color you guys want. Maybe let's just see whether it's picking things up or not. Yep, see, it works, so that's good. The color kind of makes our icon look flashy. So another bug which we need to fix is like we need to create few checks where we are telling the when we are picking up item in case if there is no item picked, what needs to be done. So here like we are checking like if we have found an item and these are the check, but what if we have not found any item, what's that? So yeah, so we need to check that as well. So we create a branch. So we are gonna get our inventory for that. We get that and we are gonna get the length of our inventory, and if our inventory length is greater or equal to our inventory size, that means we got our more item than we got in our inventory size. So that's what we are trying to do the check here. And in this case, let's bind this to this to this to this, and in that case if it is true, we for now we're just gonna have it do a check by a print string. So we'll just put like a print string, and we will just put like inventory inventory is full, and if it's not, then do this. So yeah, and now let's compile it and save it. And the other one which we are gonna fix is our if we go to our inventory widget and we go to our graph. So what happens is like you see this is a for each loop which helps us to get the player reference from their inventory, and we get the item info from the inventory icon. So this is happening so constantly that it's not very optimized, and it tries to pull information from the inventory array and it adds it to the widget even if we are not getting any inventory. So it's not very game optimized at this moment. So obviously we want to make sure that this game runs really long and well. So few things what we can do is that like so that it doesn't consume more memory in the background, we can do probably by creating a new branch. And in this case we will not be setting up item info here. We are gonna set item info probably after the branch item info. So just get it over here, and let me just pull this thing between. And for that we need to now check whether our index is greater or equal to, and we are gonna check whether our greater than equal to is from is equal is more than is greater or equal to the inventory length we have. Inventory, oh no. So that means if the inventory index will loop through as we assign the icon is larger than the length of the item in the inventory, that means we won't be assigning if it's true. It will that will only assign if the info is true. So now we bind this to this, and if it's false we bind it to the target, and we go with this, and if it's true we also add this. And for the item info you can just bind this to this. In this way like it won't generate a warning, or it won't consume background memory that much. So yeah, that's it, and nothing crazy.